Hi guys, just a quick update. I noticed there's a very aggressive campaign by ZANU-PF to suggest that they won in court yesterday and that all of us must prepare for the inevitable. But here are three important points. The first is that ZEC's election results fall on their own contradiction. Let us say we live in a country where there are 5 million people and the Electoral Commission announces results claiming that 8 million people have voted. There's no need to open any ballot papers after that because it's an absurdity. Let's assume you've got a population of 5 million people. But the Electoral Commission tells you that 8 million people voted. And when you protest and you say the numbers don't make sense, they say, wow, let's go open the ballot box. And then you tell the court that, no, the ballot boxes are poisoned chalice. You won't drink from a poisoned chalice. And then the court says to you, the corn court says to you, well, we actually want to drink from the poisoned chalice. Raises very difficult questions. Because what we have is that ZEC announced a result on television. After announcing a result on television, it went on to produce a CD that it claimed had the primary data on which it relied upon to announce that result on television. But this is ZEC's own data. This is not data from the MDC. It's not data from the MDC. The results that Chigumba announced on TV is different to the results that you get when you collate data in university. This is still a ZEC issue. The MDC Alliance doesn't have to provide any evidence. ZEC has to explain, how is it that we announced a result on television and then we gave stakeholders, election observers, political parties a CD, and we told them this is the data upon which we relied upon to give you the television announcement, but those two things are different. These are the questions that you'd expect the court to ask ZEC. But the court did not ask ZEC. They did not. But that's not where it ends. After that, someone files a petition. So now you've got the TV results, which are different from the CD results. And there comes Nelson Chamisa with a petition, which he files in the Constitutional Court, and ZEC is forced to respond. And what does ZEC do? It then changes the results from television. It changes the results from the CD, and it comes up with a different result. So we've had 3 different results over the past 3 weeks, and we're told that we must accept this absurdity. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. The final part is why Tabani Mpofu did not place any reliance on V11s. It's very simple. You have a case today in the Daily News of a couple from Buhera South, I think, I'm not sure, it's Buhera, that there was some electoral malpractice, fake votes and so on, and she refused to sign. And she went home. And a few days later, some men came and picked her up with her husband, beat the hell out of her. This is not me saying it. This is an article in the Daily News. This is something that's been verified by the non-governmental organizations. They took her up, they sodomized the husband. They raped her. And they forced her to sign, or attempted to force her to sign, a V11. Now, so there's something really clear that's going on here, that after August 1, where 10 people were killed and armed civilians, there was a campaign of terror to clean up, to mop up. Could have forced to change my V11s, which is why you found opposition agents sleeping in the bush and so on. So Tabani is saying the Electoral Commission and ZANU-PF and the government have worked in cahoots to cover up. So I'm not going to say let's open a ballot box when I know you actually might have a signature, your polling agent wangu, because you sodomized them. What kind of country are we living in? And then people say to you, no, nobody was sodomized. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But the good thing is we're going to fix it very soon.